Hello. Hey, so I'm hanging out in my backyard now because I can be by myself for like 5 seconds. And all day long, I've wanted to record this video because of something that happened this morning. And I just felt like I wanted to take just a minute to share a little bit about my Mary Kay journey and the opportunity that is presented when you work for yourself. So this morning I saw in one of my mommy's groups somebody who was super jacked up about interview that she had, and when I was looking through the comments, they were talking about it being a job that was like $10 an hour, and she was going to be working in a call center and all this stuff. And I know absolutely nothing about this young lady and her education or her past or what's going on. I do know that she has a little person who's about Avelina's age, and so I just was curious what the math was on that. And so working full-time at $10 an hour is about $17.33 a month. And the average cost of daycare in Colorado Springs for an infant right now is about $1,020, I guess. So if you don't have friends or family, or if it's not a night job where you can switch off with your significant other, your spouse, then you're looking at taking home like $670 a month-ish before taxes. And that's just crazy to me. And there was a lot of comments on that from other moms like, oh, where is it? Are they still hiring? Blah, blah, blah. And it just really made me very thankful for the opportunity that we have with the Mary Kay business, or any business working from home, but obviously my experience is with Mary Kay. So for anybody who doesn't know me, I have been building my business for about 5 years. When I started my business, I was working full-time as a paralegal for the city attorney's office, and I had 2 teenagers. They were 15 and 13 at the time. And really, I just started because I wanted to get a discount on my products. I really love the products. And I thought if I could make a couple $100s a month and maybe pay off my car early, essentially that would be like giving myself a raise, $200 to $300 a month raise. Awesome. So fast forward now, here we are. Between Richard and I, we have 5 kids. They are 19, 18, 17, 15, and then our sweet Avelina, bonus baby, who will be 2 in July. And obviously life is a little bit different with the little one again. And I actually was discharged from my latest paralegal position, let's see, last year, I think, when Avelina was about 1. And I just decided it was time to take my business to the next level and let it do its thing. I was not interested in putting her in daycare. I had already done that. I worked while Gabriel and Adriana were in daycare, and I just thought, man, I have this business. I should just really see what I can do with it, right? And so, I had been a paralegal for 25 years, and I've been a beauty consultant for 5, but I've really only worked it full-time for maybe like a year, maybe. And so the first thing I want to say about owning your own business is that it's not like winning the lottery. Like, you have to work. You have to be willing to work. So if you've ever tried anything or started a business or thought about starting a business and you've just hoped for this magic windfall, that's not what it is. You have to be willing to put in the work, or otherwise everybody would be driving a pink Cadillac, everybody would be a millionaire, and there wouldn't really be any to do about it, right? But I'm not afraid of hard work. I've worked really hard for other people for my whole entire life. And I know that about myself. It is sometimes difficult to be disciplined to work that hard for yourself because nobody is like checking your numbers or following up to make sure that the bills are paid. It's only you, but certainly you can do it. If I'm 100% honest, my least favorite part is calling people. I don't like calling people. Nobody likes to be rejected. Nobody likes that. It doesn't matter who you are. But if that is the worst part of this job that I have to do, honestly, that just makes me sound spoiled. Like, that's not a thing. It's not a thing. So I just want to give you like the 5-minute version, fast facts on Mary Kay and why I think it is hands down 100% the best opportunity out there. First of all, it is a $100 decision. You can start your own home-based business for $100, and that's not like go get a sales tax license and figure out how to do business. That's everything you need. You get over $400 of full-size retail product in your starter kit. You get mirrors, trays, all of your marketing tools, all in a cute little bag, all of that for $100. And you literally are ready to make money. You can make money before your starter kit even arrives in the mail. So it's a $100 decision. Everybody in Mary Kay, from the minute you sign your agreement until you reach the upper echelon, the what is what of Mary Kay, every single person in Mary Kay gets 50%. Right out the gate, everybody makes 50%. You buy it for one, you sell it for two. If you choose to run a sale or you discount your products, that's your choice as a business owner, but everybody is entitled to make 50%. So if you buy it and you sell it for the price that the company has priced for us in the catalog, then you are going to make 50% profit. Done. That's it. It's so simple. If you know you need to make $100 or $200 extra a month, or you want to replace a full-time income, it's totally mathematical. You can figure out exactly what you need to do to make that happen. And I love that. In Mary Kay, you get endless free training. I am so lucky. My Mary Kay family is about 2.5 hours north of me in Fort Collins, Colorado. But because of our adoptee program, I get to plug in to a local meeting once a week where I get free training, free inspiration. I get to stay plugged in. I get to know what's what. And I'm lucky enough to be able to get that from the number one sales director in all of Colorado. And it's free. She doesn't make a dime off of me. She gets nothing out of investing in me, knowing who I am, cheering me on, praising me to success. She doesn't make anything. But I get to plug into that, and she treats me just like I'm her own. So if you've ever tried a business before and you're like, oh, that didn't work for me, that didn't work, I would ask you, how much of the training did you take advantage of? Did you plug in? Did you pay attention? Did you do what your leaders told you to do? Because if the answer is no, then my next question would be, at what time in your life have you ever been really successful at something without receiving training, without plugging in? When have you ever gotten paid from a job or an employer to not show up without using vacation or sick time? It doesn't happen. And that's the same when you work for yourself. Only the only person that's going to hold you accountable is you. That's it. So, I mean, the training is amazing. The opportunity for personal growth is something that I can't even begin to explain. You just have to be a part of it. And then the opportunity to promote yourself. I mean, you don't have to wait for somebody to retire or die. If you want to move up in the company, just do it. If you want to earn a car, just earn it. There's enough cars for everybody to have a free car if they want to. So I just go back to the fact that it's literally a $100 decision. You can spend $100 without even thinking about it. I can go to Costco, buy 4 things, guarantee it's more than $100. I can go into Target to go to the dollar section to get cute bags, and suddenly I'll walk past the clothes rack and my cart is full and I've spent more than $100. What? None of those things are ever going to change the trajectory of my family's future, but a $100 decision with Mary Kay really could. It really, really could. I'm going to post a picture of the cute starter kit and everything that comes in it below. And I'm just going to ask you that if you have a need, whether it's a financial need or just something for yourself, or you'd love to get back into something, but you don't want it to be full-time, you don't want to put your kids in daycare, or you have no kids at home and you want to travel and maybe go take care of your parents, or you're retired and you just want something for yourself and some extra pocket change, because you're on a budget. Like, there is a place for everybody in this business. We've been around for 50 years. We have the benefit of name recognition. The Pink Cadillac, even if somebody's never tried Mary Kay before, I guarantee they've seen or heard of the Pink Cadillac. We have the number one selling brand of skincare and color cosmetics in the United States for direct sales, and we are working so hard to reclaim our number one position across the board. We're in 33 countries. We have enormous responsibility when it comes to corporate responsibility. You know, our facility in Texas is 100% green. Everything that comes out of there is either recyclable or renewable. We donate millions of dollars every year to research cures for cancers that affect women and children, and to that we donate to shelters that help to assist victims of domestic violence. I mean, what we do matters. And my favorite part of what we do is we relationship build. It's not any different than when you go to your salon and your beauty stylist or your hairstylist makes you feel amazing, and you walk out of that salon with a little bounce in your step, and you're feeling really good about who you are, and you want to take a selfie like, whoa, selfie, look how cute I am, right? That's the same thing we get to do. We get the benefit of being in the presence of other people around a table, whether it's yours or theirs, and for an hour, it is your job to make them feel important, to make them feel special, to make them feel beautiful. And if that's the only time that week that they've felt that feeling, then you've done an amazing job. And that's what your job is. It's really super simple. So anyway, that was a lot of time just to say that if any part of you or anyone that you know could use something like this in their life, please share this with them. Please reach out to me. Just private message me. I would love to talk to you about what this company could do for you. All right. Good night.